hell, though?
This isn't happening either.
Do what you want.
Let go. Let go. Because you can't drink in public. You're already drunk. You're already committing a crime.
Look, he already gave me my phone.
You're already
Stop. On a warm afternoon on a public beach in Florida, officers were called to a report of an intoxicated subject causing a disturbance near the shoreline. What began as a welfare check quickly escalated into a physical struggle, a resisted arrest, and a prolonged effort to place the subject into custody. The following body camera footage, released through public records, raises questions about de-escalation, the use of force continuum, positional restraint, and the legal threshold for public intoxication under Florida law.
We got.
He's just super drunk when we were just throwing stuff around.
Okay. What's up, man? What are we doing?
You know me.
Yeah, what are we doing? What's the deal?
Just,
he's right.
hammered, man. A bunch of people were.
No, I wanted to go out to the beach, but there's too many people here.
Okay.
So I gotta take it home.
Okay.
I might have had too much to drink.
Yeah, it seems like it.
Yeah. I got a cooler full.
All right, can we pack our stuff
But I
and go,
wanted
man?
to go out there.
Listen, you're not going out there in the water, man. If
I
you're,
know.
If you're
I
too
know,
little,
but he told me it's not gonna happen today.
not today, maybe tomorrow.
Got dropped off here with this, right? But it had a hole in it, right? And then I called her back. I said, bring me the patch kit. She brought me the patch kit. I put the patch kit on.
All right, let's start gathering your stuff. We're gonna walk up here, okay?
That's the main thing, right?
Yeah, we'll grab your stuff. Let's go.
All right. I'll follow you.
Lawrence, I'm following you. You got to pick your stuff up.
Okay, you guys can't fill it and go out tonight?
Right?
I said, my guys can't fill it and come out tonight. If I leave it here, just leave.
No, we definitely can't leave the thing here.
Huh?
Can't
No.
leave this overnight.
This?
No. You gotta pick your stuff up. Or they're
Help
gonna.
me out, man. I'll get your anchor here.
Lawrence, man, why are you getting drunk like this, man?
Like coming out?
Lawrence, roll this up for me. Roll this up.
Who else will get you out to the beach?
Only you. Come on, man.
Careful, buddy.
Careful. Come on.
I just want to get this in.
Don't fall backwards. Don't fall backwards.
Woo!
Are you able to walk, man? No?
Yeah, I am. I am. You know me.
Hey, let's go. Lawrence, walk up here. Come on. Lawrence.
Look at my stomach.
Okay, you need fire rescue?
I've been eating and all that. Where's my boat?
Lawrence, come here.
My boat's right there.
Grab your
Lawrence.
stuff and leave. You just dropped something, bub.
My boat? Or the
Come
weed?
on.
The weed?
I don't know. You just dropped something on the stair.
Jesus Christ.
Boat?
I don't know, man. I would listen to these guys and boat your own, man.
Listen, sit down. Sit down. Sit down.
This is it.
Warren, that didn't go this way.
Yeah, I don't know.
You guys chill.
No, you're not going to be drinking while...
No, hey,
Can you please get a hold of him?
come on.
You want him to go with everything? If you don't keep minding orders, you're about to go in handcuffs. That's what's about to happen. So, perfect. It's going to stay here. You want to be arrested for public intoxication?
I don't.
Okay, then I suggest you do what we tell you to do.
I'm going to.
Okay, stay right there until after you get here. I'm tired of dealing with you down and back and causing a scene,
Hey, I got
alright?
you.
Lawrence, sit down. I don't know why you're not listening, man.
It is. I'm tired of dealing with you. He may not take you, but I probably will. That's
Trying to get
okay.
my wife over here.
Hey,
That's okay. I tried to
Get my phone.
Lawrence, sit down.
Let me have my phone. I don't give a f.
Come here. Hey,
Come on.
What?
come here. Hey, Lawrence,
Hey,
stop.
what?
Come on. I don't want you
Come
to
on,
do
where?
We're helping you. Relax.
I'm calling my mother's wife.
All right, relax.
Alright,
Relax.
so when you going? I'm not
I
going
want you
to.
to sit down.
No, look.
Lawrence,
Yes,
look at me.
I'm
You're
not
gonna
going
get
with you
hurt.
hitting your
Hey, you know
head
me.
because you can't.
I do.
You know me.
Stop.
I don't want to motherfucker hear another word.
Alright.
I don't want to hear another word. I don't give a fuck. Get off of my hand. I'm calling my wife.
Lawrence,
now.
you're gonna
I just
call
had to
her.
call your wife
No,
for you.
I'm going to do it alone.
Lawrence, look at me.
Listen, don't make me go back out there swimming.
Okay.
You're not going
Look
to.
at
Then
me.
you're going to be mad as a motherfucker.
Hey,
I don't give a
Stop.
fuck. Stop grabbing my hand. I'm calling my wife. Now, if she wants to come here, that's fine.
okay, call her.
Is that her?
I don't know. Is that her
You
car?
know the white Maserati.
All right, call
You
your
know
wife.
me
Call your
already.
wife.
Are you putting him in cuffs or no?
No.
No.
Fine.
Hell no.
Okay,
For
well,
what?
do you need backup or not?
For what?
I'm not
No, he don't
doing
need no
this.
backup.
Okay.
Yeah. This is silly right here.
Lawrence, sit down for me, man.
Go back and do something where you're supposed to be doing.
Lawrence, you're gonna fall.
No, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I'm trying to wait for my wife to come right to that gate.
Okay.
Watch, she'll come here so fast.
Okay.
Watch. No, I'm not on no dope. I don't sell dope.
Hey,
I do concrete.
Lawrence.
No, I'm just saying, I see her.
Relax. Just sit down for me, bro. Sit down. Come on.
Yeah, I'm ready to get out of here. I'm ready to get a ride out of here.
All right.
Let me call her up and I get in.
All right, call her. Call her.
Here's where she dropped me off.
I know that. So call her. Go.
Right this way, man.
I'm trying to think of what I gotta be on the beach.
Don't worry about it, dude. Don't worry about any of that. We're
I'm
gonna.
talking about the beach.
Wait, what?
I've been here a while.
Yeah,
I'm talking about the beach.
Okay.
When I got
Well, we're
other
going-
I got on the beach that he got to collect. If he's gonna collect it.
He's gonna collect it.
I'm gonna collect it for you.
Put it all together, okay?
Is this it?
That's it, man. That's
You
all
sure?
you. Yep, I am.
You got
100
nothing out there?
No, sir. Nothing. Let's go. I'm gonna grab it for you. Go.
All right, let me get my flip flop.
Here, stand over there with them.
Still not here.
Come on, have your stuff.
Come on close with that person.
Dude.
You know where I'm at, right?
Yes. Go.
Hope so. Perfect.
There you go.
Excellent. Now we're going to the truck. Just grab one, Lane. Yep, I got him.
Hey,
Come on, come on.
you guys got me up. Because you know I ain't going to JFK.
Why not?
What
Why?
do you mean, why not?
Why don't you want to
I've
go
been
there?
to JFK 20
All right, listen. Let them check you out real
Check my
quick.
name.
Listen, they're just
You know
gonna.
my name?
Lawrence.
I'm here to help you out,
Check my name out.
All right, we're gonna go to
I ain't going to JFK.
All right, if you have a ride that could come get you, because we're not doing this, man.
Yeah.
Who?
You know I do. Where's my phone?
Right here. Let's go over here. Come on.
Give me my phone. Watch how fast I get a ride. I ain't going to JFK.
Well, where do you want to go?
I'm going to my motherfucking house down the street. Me and you.
Let them check your vitals. Come on.
My vitals are motherfucking fine.
Well, let's go.
I'm ready to take on motherfucking Conan.
All right, let them check you real quick. I can't force them to go. You know.
You can take him to jail though. Public intoxication.
All right, I'm done dealing with this guy.
Okay. Goodbye.
Hey. Hey, come on.
What?
Hey, come on.
Then my
that
bike
down.
comes to the
I'm not
beach.
doing this on it.
Hell no.
This isn't happening either.
Do what you want.
Let go. Let go. Because
Hey.
you
So
can't
for
drink in
what?
public. You're already
I'm not
drunk.
drinking
You're
in
already
public.
committing a crime.
Look, he already gave me my phone.
You're already
Stop.
committing a crime.
Stop. Lawrence, stop.
Stop for what?
Let
No,
go.
I'm thirsty.
Let go. I'll give you some water if you let go.
Okay. I want water.
Stop.
You ain't cuffing
Stop.
me.
No, hold on.
You know you ain't cuffing me.
Lawrence, come
You
on.
know you ain't cuffing me.
Lawrence, come on.
Hey, you know you ain't cuffing me. You ain't cuffing me.
Lawrence, relax.
There ain't no way you cuffing me. There ain't no way you cuffing me.
You're gonna have to put
I
him
don't
up.
give
He's
a
gonna
fuck.
go because I know he's
Lawrence, come
I
on.
don't give a fuck. You guys go home.
ridiculous. It shouldn't even be
You
this
guys
way.
go home. I don't want to cause a big catastrophe. You know me. You know me. I know.
I don't know you.
No, he knows me. Get the fuck away from me.
All right, hey, Lawrence.
I don't give a fuck.
Lawrence, come on.
I don't give a fuck. Get away from me.
Hey, come on. Hey, come here. Lawrence, get out of the water.
The officer, whom the subject addresses by name as Lawrence throughout the encounter, approaches calmly and attempts to assess the situation. Under Florida Statute 856.01.1, disorderly intoxication requires that a person be intoxicated in a public place and either endanger the safety of another person or property or cause a public disturbance. Simply being drunk in public is not enough. The statute requires conduct that endangers others or disrupts the peace. The subject openly admits he has had too much to drink and explains he had been attempting to swim with a damaged flotation device. This admission is critical. Under the Fifth Amendment, voluntary statements made before any custodial interrogation are generally admissible, and this admission would establish the intoxication element of any later charge. At this stage, the officers are operating in a community caretaking capacity rather than a criminal investigation. They are attempting to walk the subject away from the water for his own safety. Courts have consistently recognized this role, most notably in Katie versus Dombrowski in 1973, where the Supreme Court held that officers have duties that are totally divorced from the detection, investigation, or acquisition of evidence. The tone shifts when the subject refuses to follow directions, An officer warns that if he does not comply, he will be arrested for public intoxication. This is a textbook de-escalation move, giving the subject a clear choice before escalating. Under the use of force continuum widely taught in American law enforcement, verbal warnings occupy the second lowest level of force, immediately above officer presence. The officer places hands on the subject to prevent him from walking back toward the water. Under the Supreme Court's decision in Graham versus Connor, decided in 1989, the reasonableness of any seizure must be judged from the perspective of a reasonable officer on scene, taking into account the severity of the suspected offense, whether the subject poses an immediate threat, and whether he is actively resisting or attempting to flee. At this moment, all three factors support the officer's hands-on response. A notable moment occurs when a second officer asks whether the subject is being placed in handcuffs. The primary officer declines. This restraint reflects good judgment. Florida Statute 856.011 authorizes warrantless arrest for disorderly intoxication, but it does not require it. The officer clearly hopes the subject will accept a ride home from his wife and avoid arrest entirely. The officers continue to offer the subject reasonable alternatives: a ride with fire rescue, a call to his wife, a walk home. Each option is rejected or undermined by the subject's continued intoxication and erratic behavior. Under Florida case law, officers must consider the totality of the circumstances when deciding whether probable cause for disorderly intoxication exists, not any single act in isolation. The subject's decision to walk back into the water is the point at which probable cause for arrest becomes unambiguous. Intoxication in a public place, combined with conduct that endangers the subject's own safety, satisfies the statutory elements of disorderly intoxication under Florida law. The officers are also clearly audible on camera, instructing a bystander officer to call it out on audio and video, a procedural step that reflects modern accountability practices.
Come on.
Why do you let him get to this point?
Because he's usually cooperative with me.
But he's not. He's not willing to get in the back of the van, then we're going to have to go. Now he can get there and ground.
I know.
So now you're going to cause him to go out and go.
Sorry, man.
We have two more officers on the way.
Yeah, we
Whenever
got
he
two
gets
more.
here, you can go and cuss and go with us. We just need him out of the water.
You want us to pull him out?
Yes, please, because we're not going to take him whenever he's wet either.
Oh, great. Just 14. It's going to be closer to the O side at this point.
It's possible to get him up here. If he hits you with stuff, please just call it out. That way it's audio and video recorded. And you're not going to be in trouble. You're trying to cuss out, or you want me to get cussed out?
Are you quick with cuffing? Or?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll let you do it then. I'll cuff him then. Hey, once we get him to the ground, I'll cuff him. All right? Bring him up. Lawrence, come on over here. Come here. Come on. Come here.
Put your hands behind your back. Ow! 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 Hands behind your back. Ow! Ow!
Buddy, you're gonna get tased, you understand?
No, I ain't.
Stop. Yes, you
I'm
are.
not resisting.
I'm telling you, you're gonna be
I'm not resisting, though.
Yeah, I know.
They're there!
Stop resisting. You're gonna
No resisting! Yeah, they're tight, yeah? Why do you gotta be so tight?
Sit up for me. Sit up.
Resist that motherfucker!
Before placing the subject in custody, the officers coordinate roles. One officer says he will handle the cuffing, the other will assist with control. This kind of pre-planning during a dynamic situation is exactly what tactical instructors recommend. It reduces the risk of officers working at cross purposes, which is a leading cause of injury to both subjects and officers during arrests. The subject is placed on the ground and handcuffed. He vocalizes discomfort but does not appear to suffer visible injury. Under Graham versus Connor, some level of force is inherent in every custodial arrest. The question is not whether force was used, but whether the amount used was objectively reasonable given the totality of the circumstances. The subject complains that the handcuffs are too tight. Multiple federal circuits, including the 11th Circuit, which governs Florida, have held that officers have a duty to respond to legitimate complaints about overly tight handcuffs. In the 2002 case of Rodriguez versus Farrell, the court held that excessively tight handcuffing, when combined with officer indifference, can itself constitute excessive force under the Fourth Amendment.
Democrats! Shut it up! Shut it up! live down the street. I live down the street.
Come on.
I live down the street. Let him go. Let him go.
Mark, I will.
Let him go.
Come on.
Let him go. Let him go.
Lawrence, stand up.
Let him go. Where's my beach? Where's my beach?
Go. Walk.
Where's my beach?
It's a lot harder to say.
Woo!
Down this other way.
Woo, woo. I like this.
Alright, then let it go himself out.
Yep, let him.
Why can't we get a fee put up on the stretcher?
Because they can't come down.
Fox News!
They can't come down.
Fox News! Get over here, Dennis!
You ready?
Get over here, Dennis! Jesse!
No.
Get
You gotta
over
sit
here!
up. You gotta sit up.
Fox News! Fox News!
Stand.
Get over here, Jesse!
Listen to me.
Jesse!
right.
Get over here! Carry me,
Hey, Lance,
bitch!
you want me to call him?
Let's
Call
go,
him back.
my Gucci chain!
Can you start up free again this way, please? He's gotta get
Nigga!
cleared.
You
Yeah.
say! I know you in New York! Jesse!
He said every 50
Get your knee off of me! Get your knee off of me!
I said long ago he wouldn't go because he wasn't
Get your knee off of me!
You gonna stand up?
Yeah!
Okay, come on, stand
Come
up.
on, let's go!
Make it easy.
Come on! I got fucking Satan!
No, wrong way, wrong way.
Where you think I gotta go? Where you think I'm
This
going?
way.
Where you think I'm going?
Back
Where
up
you think
this
I'm
way.
going? Where you think I'm
Come
going?
on.
Where you think I'm going?
Keep going up the
I gotta fillet me down waiting for me.
Let's go.
You guys are getting the workout.
I know, he's dead.
Y'all get to work, that's for sure. Yep.
One set up top.
Tell your mother to stand up.
Come on.
There you go.
Ma'am,
Stand up, man.
just back up for us.
I don't give a fuck. Take me like a mackerel. Take me like a mackerel. Bitch. Take me like a mackerel. Take me like a mackerel, bitch. Take me like a mackerel. Ah! Take me like a mackerel, bitch. Oh, okay, Wes. I'm not gonna fall. Come on, man.
The subject's statements during this phase are clearly a product of severe intoxication and should not be given analytical weight. Under Florida case law, the content of an arrestee's speech during custody does not affect the legal analysis of the arrest itself. What matters is the officer's conduct. And here, the officers do not react to the inflammatory statements or escalate force in response. A concerning moment occurs when the subject says, "Get your knee off of me." Positional restraint, particularly pressure on the back or neck of a prone subject, has been identified by the U.S. Department of Justice and by medical researchers as a risk factor for positional asphyxia. The officer responds by helping the subject stand, which is the correct protocol. The International Association of Chiefs of Police recommends that once a subject is handcuffed, he should be placed in a seated or upright position as soon as practical. The subject is brought to his feet and walked toward transport. Despite continued verbal outbursts, the officers do not use additional force. The arrest phase is functionally complete. The body camera recording ends shortly after the subject is walked toward transport. According to public records related to Florida disorderly intoxication arrests, such charges are frequently resolved through diversion programs, no-file decisions by the state attorney's office, or guilty pleas to reduced municipal ordinance violations. The specific disposition of this case was not identified through publicly available records at the time of this analysis. Based on the legal standards analyzed above, a charge of disorderly intoxication would likely survive a probable cause challenge, but the subject's severe intoxication could be relevant to any sentencing or diversion determination. The primary officer receives a B+. The initial response was patient, the verbal warnings were clear, the offer of alternatives to arrest was consistent with de-escalation best practices, and the level of force used during the arrest was proportional to the subject's physical resistance. The officer declined backup when it was offered early on, which showed confidence in the situation, and he later coordinated roles before the takedown rather than acting impulsively. Areas of concern include the brief use of knee pressure during restraint, which should be minimized once a subject is handcuffed. Overall, this was a measured professional response to a difficult and prolonged encounter. The subject receives a D. His severe intoxication is relevant context but is not a legal defense. He rejected every reasonable alternative offered: a ride home, a call to his wife, medical evaluation, simply leaving the scene peacefully. He walked back into the water after being explicitly warned. He physically resisted handcuffing, and he made repeated statements indicating complete disregard for officer instructions. Credit is given for the fact that his resistance was passive rather than assaultive. He did not strike or attempt to strike any officer, but his conduct satisfied every element of disorderly intoxication under Florida law and directly created the conditions that required a hands-on arrest. This incident offers several lessons for both law enforcement and the public. For officers, the encounter is a reminder that patience and repeated offers of alternatives are not signs of weakness, but signs of professionalism. Nearly 11 minutes of de-escalation effort protected the officers legally, protected the department from liability, and gave the subject every opportunity to avoid arrest. For the public, the lesson is simpler, but harder to accept in the moment. When an officer tells you that you will be arrested if you do not comply, that warning is not an opening for negotiation. It is a final off-ramp. The subject in this case received at least 3 such warnings and ignored each one. By the time he walked back into the ocean after being explicitly told not to, the arrest was no longer avoidable. There is also a broader lesson about alcohol, water, and public safety. Every year in Florida, intoxicated swimmers drown in circumstances that could have been prevented by an officer, a friend, or a family member willing to physically intervene. The officers in this footage, whatever their limitations, almost certainly prevented a drowning. That is worth acknowledging even while critiquing the finer points of their technique. Finally, the case highlights the critical importance of post-handcuff positioning. The moments between a subject being cuffed and being fully upright are statistically among the most dangerous in any arrest. Agencies that treat these seconds as routine are inviting tragedy. The subject's brief complaint about a knee on his body should be treated not as misconduct by this officer, but as a teaching moment for every officer who watches this footage in training. Let us know in the comments whether you believe the officers struck the right balance between de-escalation and enforcement, and whether additional training on positional restraint might have changed your grading. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to check out our second channel, Street Bodycam, for even more police interaction and courtroom content.